What is a myth that is passed from generation to generation, and people still believe it? Overcracking your knuckles will lead to arthritis. That shaving makes hair grow back thicker and longer. Lightning never strikes the same place twice. 90 of the myths surrounding pregnancy and childbirth. If the baby's heart rate is fast, it's a girl. If you crave sweet things, it's a girl. If you are carrying high, it's a girl. They're the only ones I can think of at the moment, but there are so many other myths out there. You eat 8 spiders a lifetime. What TV show can go fuck itself? Toddlers and tiaras, or whatever those child beauty pageants are. Seriously awful. The whole thing is just a parent's need for fame and cruelty behind the scenes. From what I've seen, singing and talent-based shows, they have run their course. My wife likes a lot of those young adult shows about high schools, usually with far older narrators, and every last one of them seems as if it was written exclusively by people who have neither experienced high school nor encountered a person who was between the ages of 6 and 20. I get tired of Dr. Phil huckstering his wife and kids, or things he make money on, like Doctor On Demand, or the authors of books his son has published. I feel like it is a giant infomercial. Dr. Oz. Shows like Dance Moms. Exploitation and sexualization of children just to further the egos of their moms and dance instructors. What's a word that gets thrown around too much? A bit lighter than some of the other answers here, but albums get called classic too easily and quickly sometimes. Triggered. OCD. Okay, not a word, an initialism. So many people use this to describe minor habits, completely misunderstanding how unbelievably debilitating the disorder is. Gaslighting. It is a very specific and methodical form of abuse that convinces a person that they are crazy and that their perception of reality is false. It is not just lying to a person, or having a different side of the story. Inconceivable. I don't think it means what you think it means. Literally. Toxic. It's just everywhere, and I, for one, have had enough. Bipolar. Everyone have ups and downs. Doesn't mean you are bipolar. Food answers only. Where are you from? Veggers. Clam chowder. Acid streaming. Blue crabs and Old Bay on everything. Syrup waffle. Red, green, or Christmas. Garbage plate. Poutine. Fried gator tail and meth. Fish and chips. Cup of tea. Beans on toast. Spring roll. Hot dish. Born in the land of Cambo. Lived most my life in the land of peach cobbler and Coca-Cola. Fago pop. Coney Island dogs. Currywurst and doner kebab. Pierogies. Mofongo. Baguette. Camembert and red wine. In-N-Out. Potatoes. Moose and salmon. Cheese curds and brandy. Old-fashioned. You took like 27 different kinds of our pastries, molded them into some disgusting donut puff pastry sugar nightmare, and just fucking named them after our entire language. The disrespect. The mockery. May you step on Lego bricks for life. SPM tie. Bojangles. Which fictional characters are idolized by people who miss the entire point of their story? Tom from 500 Days of Summer. Really liked the character and could associate myself with him in my younger self, but he's living in his fantasies more than understanding his reality. Joker. Harley are still idolized as an example of crazy passionate love despite it being clearly established as an abusive relationship. It's a shame the movies had to cut out most of the really bad Joker abuse, because then maybe the point will be driven home. Not actually fictional, but The Wolf of Wall Street. Joker. And all those cringe posts on Facebook, that's just pictures of him saying shit like "I got your back in the darkest times." My dude, he doesn't have anyone's back. That's the fucking Joker. What is one moment in a game, offline or online, you will never forget that made some positive impact on your life? Getting banned from League of Legends changed my life. Started my business, got married, had children, and just bought my dream home. A retired Teemo main. My best friend coming out to me over the phone while we played World of Warcraft. I'll never forget his reaction when I told him I'd still be his friend. Far Cry 3. When you burn the weed field to dubstep. First time I heard that genre, which later fueled many cardio sessions that helped me lose 80 pounds. Pocket tanks. Realizing that a projectile goes farthest when launched at 45 degrees angle. Made a huge impact on my future interest in trigonometry. Met my fiancée through Minecraft.
Which celebrities got more attractive as they got older, into their late 30s, 40s, 50s, or even 60s? The kid who played Neville from Harry Potter. I'd say Ewan McGregor has been on that trajectory. Has anyone mentioned Mads Mikkelsen? Also Robert Downey Jr. in his 40s and early 50s. Jensen Ackles. Gillian Anderson. Clooney. Jason Bateman. Anthony Hopkins and David Tennant. People keep telling me that I'm weird for liking Niecy Nash as he descends into hot onto DOM. Salma Hayek. Marissa Tomei. Hugh Jackman. Kate Beckinsale. A few years ago, Isabella Rossellini sat next to me in the cafeteria of the National Aquarium in Baltimore. Random, I know. She was the most elegant human being I've ever seen. She must have been approaching 60 and she was stunning. My God. Angela Bassett.
Which mythical creature monster would you be the least surprised to discover is real? The Kraken. It was likely just a very big squid that some people saw. Before cell phones with cameras was so common, I'd say Bigfoot. The idea of some ape-like creature deep in the woods in North America really isn't that bizarre. But by now there'd be good footage of one. Or some redneck woulda killed one. Literally anything in the ocean. We have no idea what's out there. I really hope that the Barson is real. It's a fire-breathing chicken. Jackalope maybe? It's no more weird than a platypus.